Hello, and we're back for the first full episode after that little Christmas break, New Year break for us and the side as we go into this game against Woking. If you want to see all the results and obviously a couple of minutes of just me talking about what has happened since the last episode and obviously lost episode in there as well, we have Cracknell in goal. It is Murray, Moore, Bennett and Dodds across the back. Sharif and Gouda are the two defensive midfielders. Bramwell is on the left, Luca Colville on the right, and Kieran Gillian plays behind top goal scorer Tyrese Onyeka, who we have tied down for how many more years was it? Till 2026, so till the back end of next season. And like I say, he has been fantastic since joining the club. Scored 15 league goals, 21 in all competitions in his first season. Scored 21 league goals and 30 in all competitions last season, and this season has 17 with 20 in all competitions. Has been absolutely fantastic. Always averaged above a 7. Been getting better in terms of his average rating season on season. 7.14 in the Vanarama National North, 7.28 last season in the National, and 7.32 this season in the National as well. He will come with us to the Football League. I can't get rid of a guy that is scoring goals consistently as he is. So we're going to get into it. Woking, by the way, they sit in 7th place on the edge of the playoffs. Defeat could take them out of the playoffs. They have a game in hand over Stevenage, who are just below them, but they'll want to close that gap on Halifax above them. We want to extend our gap over Aldershot. So it's going to be a tough game to come back to. Hopefully we can get 3 points and we can move onwards and upwards in the league and up the football pyramid into the Football League. Glyn now on that far side, infield to Murray, edge of the box, squares to Sharif, has space, gives it to Bramwell, gets it back and he fires it wide. Great chance. Thought he should have released that first time, got the shot away, played a little 1-2, got the shot away eventually. It was wide of the post, but a good first chance for us there. Not testing the goalkeeper though, which is the disappointing part, but it remains 0-0 here as we reach the midway point of the first half. Ball flicked on there and Moore should be able to deal with it. Goes back to Cracknell and then Moore can clear it away over halfway. It's headed back and Gouda can bring it down with plenty of space. Running over halfway, gives it to Colville. There's a ball on the outside of him for Dodds. Dodds now with space to run into. Man getting back for Woking as Dodds comes in for Colville. Nice little pass in there and Dodds gets it back into Luca Colville. Has space, hits it and he's hit the woodwork and it's gone wide. And what a great chance. I think he should have pulled that back if I'm completely honest. The goal was begging for someone like Onyeka as that ball goes in for Colville, who heads it in, and it is 1-0. Luca Colville with a goal arriving at the far stick. He just hit the woodwork, but he comes in there, heads the ball into the back of the net. Scarborough Athletic 1, Woking 0, and what a start. Inside half an hour here, first game back, and that is a fantastic ball from Sam Murray, and Luca Colville just with absolute precision heads it into that that near corner, far corner, sorry. What a great ball, hint of offside, but what a header that is. 1-0, half an hour played. Free kick here, Luca Colville will whip it in towards the far post. More with header, hits the woodwork and it's kept out, and Gouda now can pick it up and it comes to nothing. But we've hit the woodwork twice and that is the only worry here. We need to make sure we convert another chance here because 1-0 is a very worrying scoreline as we go into half time. Great performance thus far. 1-0 up, goal from Luca Colville, and hopefully we can go on in the second half and extend that lead. Dodds there nips in to win that back. Reed looks for Onyeka. Onyeka's away from the defender. Tyrese Onyeka, and the goalkeeper slipped, and Tyrese Onyeka makes it 2-0 midway through the second half, and hopefully we can deal with any pressure that Woking put on us now. We have a 2-goal advantage, and we are back, hopefully, with a victory. Reed with a great ball into Onyeka. His first touch took it away from the defender, and the goalkeeper just wasn't in position, and Tyrese Onyeka simply rolls the ball into the corner of the net. 2-0, and Tyrese Onyeka, that is why he's our top goal scorer. That is why we want to keep him at the club. 15 minutes nearly left to play, and it is Scarborough Athletic 2, Woking 0, and we'll use up a substitution in the next couple of minutes just to waste a little bit of time, I think, as Johnson will chip this free kick daily with the header, and Cracknell holds on to it comfortably. Just over 3,500 here inside the Flamingo Land Stadium today, watching us. I don't know if we are extending our lead at the top of the table or not. I'm not sure of the other games that are taking place at the moment as Reed gives that to Glyn here on this far side. Onyeka with a shot, and Tyrese Onyeka, 22nd goal of this season. What a finish. 10 minutes to go. Game is sealed. I said he was on the far side, he was on the near side. That's the rustiness there, I think. It's Kieran Glyn. This is a great ball. Just beyond the defender, Onyeka with a great run. Hits it first time, takes it early. Great finish. It is 3-0, and it is all 3 points staying with us up here in Scarborough. What a performance it has been today. What a performance. First game back as we're going to make our final substitution, and we're going to take off, I think we're going to, do we take off Tyrese Onyeka on a, I think we leave Tyrese Onyeka on. He's on a hat-trick, so I think we'll leave him on, I think we're going to take off Sam Murray for Nathan Woodthorpe. He's on a yellow card, so we'll just shore things up there. And like I say, 5 minutes to go, and it is all 3 points. We have an 11-point lead over Aldershot. Chesterfield, I'm guessing, are dropping points because Barnet have moved up to third. We have 3 points, we have 3 goals, and we have an 11-point lead at the top of the league table. And we just need to keep building on it now, keep working on our own stuff, get the 3 points regularly, and this promotion could be sealed very, very soon. That is 12 matches in a row without losing for us now. We have been absolutely dominant this season. We knew we were going to be good after last season. We had a good season for our first season of the Vanarama National League. Obviously, it was back-to-back promotions, including the real-life promotion the previous season. We have been fantastic, and let's say, a place in the Football League, anything can happen at that point. And in the next game, as I clicked the wrong button there, we take on Halifax, who are 6th, another tough game, and then we take on Ebbsfleet in theory, what should be the easiest game of this episode, who are down in 15th, but we are in such a good place at the moment. And next week we come back, 7 days time, so we come back for the Halifax game, and we need to beat them. We just need to keep picking up results. Halifax have 6 points now over Woking. They still have a game in hand. That doesn't matter to us. We just need to keep going out there and keep scoring goals. And if Tyrese Onyeka does do what he did in that last game, we are well on our way. Wide to too much to a winning side. Back 5 stays the same. Cracknell, Murray, Moore, Bennett and Dodds. Midfielders change. It's Maloney and Jack Hunter in the defensive midfield roles. Bramwell on the left, Colville on the right, and Glenn behind Onyeka. You know that front four. That front four has done us wonders in the 3 seasons that we have been at the club, and they will hopefully continue to do so as we move into the Football League. Let's do this. FC Halifax against Scarborough Athletic. Somewhat of a local derby, if my geography is correct. We need to go there and get 3 points and carry on doing what we're doing. Colville nips into that ball back now. Chances on. Colville, we've got to make the right decision, and he doesn't make the right decision. I thought that might be a chance there to take the lead. As we're going to make an early substitution, just that there was a knock for Sam Murray, so Nathan Woodthorpe comes on in that left back position. What a great chance there for Luca Colville. Just roll it across, pull it back, do something. But wrong decision was made, and as things stand, we will be 9 points clear of Aldershot as they have a 2-0 lead over Eastbourne Borough in their game. Not happy with the performance out there. Everyone is motivated at that as well, and we're going to drop some early encouragement here as the highlight starts anyways. Onyeka's dropped deep to collect that. Maloney now under a little bit of pressure out to Woodthorpe on that far side into Bramwell. He turns, goes past his man, gives it over the top for Onyeka, who's through one-on-one. Tyrese Onyeka! Oh, yes! Don't know what noise that was I made there, but Tyrese Onyeka dinked it over Johnson. It hit the post, but it came back to Onyeka, who just had a simple job of tapping it into the empty net. Daniel Bramwell with a fantastic ball over the top. Onyeka does well. One-on-one, he doesn't go across the goalkeeper, he goes for the near post, and it hits the post, but no one reacts quicker than Onyeka, and he just taps it into the empty net. 2 minutes after half-time, Halifax 0. Scarborough Athletic 1, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered there. Straight after half time, get the goal, get ahead, and we have been dominant here against 6th place Halifax, and hopefully we can turn that into more goals as the time goes through in this game. As Capello outswinging corner towards the far post, and Belinga heads it over the bar. Comfortable really there for Cracknell. He did a little bit of a fancy dive, but I think he was pretty comfortable in where that ball was going to end up, and Daniel Dodds is not having a particularly good game. He is going to come off, and Reece Bennett is also going to come off for Bailey Gouda. He's struggling with his fitness. So 3 changes are made here midway through the second half, and they're all to the defensive line. Hopefully that can shore things up. We know the likes of Colville, Bramwell, Glynn and Onyeka can all grab a goal, so we're just hoping that one of them can do the same. Look at that shot count there as we go into the final 10 minutes. I realise I've talked a lot through this game as Dickinson puts that ball in towards Deborah. Moore can hook it away. Dickinson will get there first, so another chance to put the ball in the box. Yes, ball in the box, and it's headed in by Ibrahim Safo, and it is 1-1. Great head. Oh, he's offside. Are we going to see that again? We're not. Okay, so we're going to drop some encouragement for the final couple of minutes of this game as we go into stoppage time, as Hansen has a throw on the far side. Capello, Arthur now, looks long, and it should be mopped up by Moore. He plays it into Luca Colville, turns it round the corner towards Bramwell. Cleared away. Maloney now back towards Bramwell. Hansen heads that away. Reed. There is less than 90 seconds left. Really well done from Woodthorpe. Gets the ball back off Bramwell under a little bit of pressure. He looks down the line. Bramwell is the only one that makes a run. Keeps it in play. Arthur with the tackle. Wins it back. Does Bramwell. Pulls it back to the edge of the box. Maloney now. And it's just over the bar. Really well worked. Great work right there from the boys. 50 seconds left on the clock. And I wonder if this is just a continuation of that highlight. And there's nothing really going to happen as Arthur fires that ball into the channel. Gouda can take a touch and then hook it away. Dickinson now, ball in, Woodthorpe clears it away on the far side for a throw in. 30 seconds left as we count it down. Halifax haven't had a shot on target. The only one that they did have on target was ruled out for offside. It hit the back of the net as well, as that ball takes a deflection, loops into the arms of Cracknell. And like I say, there is the full-time whistle. We've got away to Halifax. We have got the goal. We have got the win. 3 more points. Tyrese Onyeka played an 8.4. I know it says he's an attacking midfielder. It's because him and Glyn regularly do swap positions. And Tyrese Onyeka scores another goal, gets us another 3 points, and we are moving forward at some pace here. League table, 11 points is still the gap between us and Aldershot. We have 15 points over Bromley as well, who are in third. Chesterfield also in fourth place with 58 points. But we have done a fantastic job today. Another victory. And like I said, we have Ebbsfleet next up, who are 15th. We then have Solihull Moors, who are 13th, just moving their way up the table a little bit. We've won the 2 difficult games, as you'd call them in this episode. Now, let's go and win, in theory, what is an easy game. I know I've jinxed it now, and we're going to get absolutely smashed by Ebbsfleet. But the way we're playing at the minute, we're grinding out results. We're working really hard, and we just need to go on and get another 3 points. Quick turnaround, a lot of changes made as well. Cracknell is in goal, Woodthorpe, Francis Angol, Gouda and Dodds across the back 4. It's Jordan Hunter and Jack Hunter in the defensive midfield roles. Lewis Knight on the left, Abdi Sharif plays on the right, and Reed plays behind Orsi Dadamo. As I'd say, I know it's a much changed side. I know it probably does make us look a little bit weaker, but we played the first 2 games a week apart. This game is now on the Wednesday, and then we have another game on the Saturday. We need to rotate, and that's what we have done here. Hopefully doesn't affect us too much. We can still go out there and remain unbeaten, and the aim is to get another victory here. 3 points is what we need as we take on Ebbsfleet at home. Sterling with this free kick whips it towards the far post, headed away. Can Orsi get there first? He does. It's really well done from him there. Runs wide towards that left hand side. Now he comes back in field, hanging on to it far too long there, and dispossessed by Edsa. He goes for the ball up top for O'Donnell. Is he onside? He scores. Flag is up. Linesman didn't move at all. He looked way offside, if I'm completely honest, and that was the verdict as Hunter whips that ball in, headed away by Finney, picked up by Sharif, back into Hunter. He puts the ball in towards the far post, and Arthur Reed gets his first goal for the club, arriving at the far stick, just taps it home, and it is 1-0 to Scarborough Athletic. Much changed side. It was Hunter who put the ball in. I'm not sure which of the Hunters it was. It was headed away. Sharif put the ball back into whichever Hunter it was, Jordan Hunter, and that is a wicked ball. Everyone was caught out, and Arthur Reed just appears at the far post, puts it inside footed, and it is 1-0 midway through this first half as O'Donnell now back to Polion. Polion under a little bit of pressure from Hunter, O'Neill, Ngeson, Edsa. Space to get the shot away. Oh, it took a deflection, and O'Donnell, and it's somehow kept out. I'm not sure if that was the goalkeeper or the post, but it remains 1-0, and we have rode our luck here twice. An offside decision that went our way, and then there was a little bit of luck of O'Donnell now. Gets the ball, and the free kick is given. Offside there against O'Donnell for the second time. And like I said, we have rode our luck a couple of times here in this first 25 minutes or so, but we have the lead as Gouda puts that ball into the channel for Sharif. Sharif goes down, it's a penalty kick, and it is going to be, as I just quickly look, it's going to be Danilo Orsi Dadamo to take it. Seems like the best option in this scenario. Right-footed, he will step up to take this penalty kick now against the Ebbsfleet goalkeeper. Sends him the wrong way, and it's in off the inside of the post for his 3rd goal of the season. What a penalty that is. Just stroked it right into the corner. That is precision. Off the inside of the post, into the back of the net. Scarborough Athletic 2, Ebbsfleet 0. Just inside the half an hour mark there as we take that 2-goal advantage. And what a first half this has been. And hopefully we can get a third here and really put the icing on top of the cake. As this ball goes in, it's headed and it's somehow cleared away. And O'Donnell will try and get there first. He does. Gives it to Thompson and Hunter with a challenge. He's probably going to get a booking for that. But, well, took one for the team really there. As Hunter now puts the ball towards the far post, headed away from Reed. The other Hunter now picks up, hits a shot, and it flashes across the goal and wide of the post. And we look the more threatening of the two sides. Ebbsfleet played some nice stuff, but not really had any real clear-cut chances. We have had some really good clear-cut and half chances as well. As that ball is switched towards Sterling, no one's gone with him there. He pulls it back, and it's somehow it stays out. It hit the inside of the post. Keeper was in absolute no man's land, and it is 2-0 here at half time, and hopefully just a calmer second half we need here. Also, with this free kick towards the far post, and it's headed in by Abdi Sharif, his 5th goal for the club, and it is 3-0. And 10 minutes into the second half, that should be the 3 points sealed. 9 points from 9 in this episode. Also with the ball towards the far stick, and Abdi Sharif got up highest, heads it past Rowley. I think Rowley should have done better there and kept it out, but it is 3-0, half an hour to play, and what a performance this has been. Ball reaching towards Humphries, it's headed away from him. Polion will pick it up on this near side, running towards the byline, does get towards the byline, and Kelly heads it away, picked up by Humphries again, into Sterling, onto his right foot, running away from goal there, it's in, and O'Donnell heads it in, it's 3-1. I don't know if that was a shot from Sterling, it was whipped in with some pace, and O'Donnell just flicks it into the back of the net. Humphries gave it to Sterling here, he had a lot of space, moved it back onto his right foot, running away from goal, hits it. I think it was a shot, but O'Donnell just flicks header into the opposite corner. It is 3-1, and Ebbsfleet will think they have a sniff here with 10 minutes to go, but I'm hoping that we can just see this game out as we just tell them to calm down a little bit, and just hopefully no real pressure comes on us as Reed chips that ball towards Gouda. Polion will pick up the loose ball, gives it back, and Ferguson fires it long, and Woodthorpe cuts it out. Reed tries to go up for it. Polion once again, and Gesson switches out towards Sterling. I tell you what, we do not want to concede here with 4 minutes of stoppage time to play, because you just know the way this game's going to go. They'll be in the ascendancy as that ball is fired over the top for O'Donnell to chase. Mistake! Polion! 3-2. And, oh my word, you can feel it coming, can't you? They're going more attacking. We're going to go cautious. And we're going to try and hit them on the break if they get too ahead of themselves, but it looks as if a late scare, but we hang on for 3 more points. Arthur Reed on 21, Dadamo from the spot on 28, and Abdi Sharif in the 57th minute. We conceded 2 late on, Barry O'Donnell in the 80th minute, and Dominic Polion in the 91st minute, but we hang on for 3 more points, 9 from 9, and the league table will look like this was a real Jekyll and Hyde performance. It's annoyed Lewis, it's made Lewis Knight anxious, We are 14 points clear as Aldershot have lost 2-1 to Hartlepool, who are mid-table side. Was it a late goal from Hartlepool? No, all the goals were scored inside the first 17 minutes. And wow, 14 points. That's 5 wins they need without us scoring a point. I know there's 13 games to go, but I feel like we're nearly there, I think, now. I know it's not mathematically safe. 13 games to go. They only need to win 5 more than we do, but that means we need to lose 5 out of the last 13 games. And the way we're playing, the way we're grinding out results, I'm not sure that's going to happen. You know what? I think what we're going to do is now, we're going to end the episode there, and we're going to come back for the Aldershot game. Second place Aldershot. We're going to throw in as well, just looking at where some of these sides are. We are going to throw in Kidderminster, we're going to throw in Aldershot, and we're going to throw in Barnet in a triple header there as well. Hopefully, by the time that episode finishes, maybe we'll play the Mansfield game as well, depending on how things sit at that point. But by the time that game comes along, hopefully, we will be in a position. So we will play Solihull Moors, York, Yeovil, and Bath off camera, and then we'll be back for the next episode. Kidderminster, Aldershot, Barnet, and we'll see where we sit after that, because the way we're playing, I really do think by the time we play Aldershot, we could be in a position to secure promotion to the Football League. If you enjoyed our first episode back with Scarborough Athletic, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Let's get found in the algorithm, let's get more views, let's get more subscribers, let's get more everything, and let's really push this. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.